Hey y'all, my name is Marissa Martinez, and before I get started, I just want to thank Dr. Murray for allowing all of us to submit our video diaries a week late after, Hurricane Harvey and everything. That really helps because, especially me, I was one of those out of many people in Houston who got affected by Hurricane Harvey and, just staying here at my grandparents' house. So, yeah, so thank you, Dr. Murray, and I'm going to go ahead and continue. So, my minor, I don't have a minor, but I am majoring in corporate communications, and hopefully I'll be graduating this May, so I'm very excited about that. Something that you would not know just by looking at me is that I really like to dance. I've been dancing ballet folklorico for a very long time. If any of you guys don't know what ballet folklorico is, it's Mexican traditional dancing. And I've been doing it since I was 4 or 5 years old. So about 17 years I've been dancing, and I really enjoy it. At first it started off like a hobby, and the longer I kept doing it, the more it just seemed like more of a job to me. So now it's kind of like I like doing it. And, I also get to participate and help others and the younger children that get to join the dance group. And it's a great opportunity. It's a great organization. My favorite childhood toy would have to be my Barbies. I played a lot with Barbies when I was younger. And besides Barbies, I also had like a crayon box and coloring books. And wherever my mom took me, she would just bring along the colors, and she would bring along the coloring book. And that's something that would keep me entertained while I was at other people's homes or other places. And then I'd come home and play with all my Barbies. So that's one of my favorite childhood toys. I'm taking this class, not only because it's required, but because I think it could really help me in my career path. And I feel like there's so many things to communication. I think when you think about communication, people just think, oh, it's straight to the point, there can't be much to it. But when you get into these classes and when you get higher up in the university and towards your, junior and senior year, you really get in more in depth details and everything like that about communication. So I think that this class could further my knowledge in that, and I think it could really help me communicate better within my job that I'm currently in now, and maybe any other current jobs that I take in the future. What are you most excited about when it comes to this class? I'm more excited about what it can teach me and the new things that are going to come and the new things that I'm going to learn. So that's what I'm most excited about. What I'm most anxious about are these video diaries. I've never done anything like this before. And, with this whole Hurricane Harvey thing, I don't really have a working laptop that's working right now. So I'm having somebody record me. So thank you for recording me. But, yeah, it's just having to do the video diaries. It's something that's different, something that's new to me, and it kind of makes me a little nervous. I haven't done this before. What do I plan to contribute to this class? I can only hope to contribute my personality to this class because I just feel like I'm always smiling. You see, I get nervous, I smile. When I'm sad, I tend to smile. When I'm happy, I'm smiling. So I just hope I can contribute, something good and keep a positive energy throughout this class. What are your organizational experiences? I've been in a lot of organizations and certain roles that I've played in organizations. In high school, I was one of the co-commanders for the drill team, and I was the commander there for 2 years. And I was in the program for a whole 4 years. So in a total, that really gave me a lot of organizational experience. I mean, I had to lead 20 people. I had to make sure that everybody was on task. I had to make sure everybody was doing what they were supposed to do. Sometimes it could be a lot, but other times it was very rewarding because it taught me new things about myself, and it taught me new things about being organized. Other organizations I've helped out with are, in my first years here at UHD, I was actually the secretary for the South Asian Student Association, and although I'm not South Asian, I am Hispanic. I did make a lot of Indian friends my first year, and it was surprisingly because a lot of people confuse me for being Indian. I'm not Indian, or I'm not South Asian, so it gets a little funny sometimes. So I made a lot of Indian friends my first year, and had some friends who were in the group, and they asked me if I wanted to join. I said of course, because they were just getting started up, and I ended up becoming the secretary of the organization. So that was very rewarding because I got to learn about a new culture, and it's a culture that I still think is pretty awesome to this day. What other organizations have I helped out in? I've also helped out in my dance group, the dance group I'm currently in, and like I said, I've been doing it for many years now, and I just think it's so rewarding because I can help them, and I want to continue helping them, especially after I graduate. I want to contribute more to this dance group because it could expand a lot more, and I feel that with these classes that I'm taking in communication, that it could really help me, and it could really help me expand the dance group. When I read the 100 best companies to work for, my first 5 criteria for best company to work for would be to a place that an environment that I'm gonna feel comfortable in. I want to make sure that the people that I'm working for are not gonna be just money hungry people. I want to know that they're gonna care about their employees. They're gonna want to deeply care in the services that they're providing other people, and not feel like yes, everybody has to reach their goal in their job and they have to do their job well, but I want to make sure that the place that I'm working for, not only are they teaching me, not only are they helping me or providing resources for me, but I want to make sure that they're appreciative of all the hard work that I do put in. And some organizations that I read about in this article are going to have to be Google, Edward Jones, Capital One Bank, IKEA, and unlimited software. And those were great because they kind of go along where I want to go to. I mean, I can't say I want to start working for Google, but I do work for a bank right now, and to see Capital One Bank on there is pretty cool because I get to see the inside of like another bank. And although I extremely enjoy the bank that I work for now, it's great to see, you know, a bank hit the 100 list, you know. And I think that if my job could hit the 100 top list, I would vote it on there as well. I mean, something like, I have to say, I'm really appreciative to be in the job that I am now. I mean, with this whole hurricane happening, you know, they provided all their employees with $500 extra in their paychecks, and you know, they even provided us with a full tank of gas, and they're gonna keep doing it until we get back on our feet. And you know, I can tell that they're really appreciative, so that's why I really enjoy my company, and I hope to stay with them within the next years, and we'll see where it goes from there after graduation. So thank y'all for listening, and I'll see y'all next time.